We start with the Punch newspapers this morning. 2023 electronic transmission of results doubtful. 301 local governments lack internet facilities. It's a page 2 read for the Punch newspapers. And just wait for the riders here. Only 473 LGs have internet access. FG plans additional 224 LGs by 2023. Experts say satellite technology can cover local governments without internet, and it can use other platforms where internet is not available, says Olurode. It's a main talking point this morning. We'll talk about this in detail, so please to stay with us on the program. And now we take a look at another headline here. FG set to close 2020 marginal oil field bid round. Page 19, that's what the story is. 15,049 Nigerian nurses moved to UK in 5 years. It's a report and it's on page 28 of the Punch newspapers this morning.
I think we should start talking from there.
Yeah, let's start with this.
Brain drain and of course transfer of how will I put it now? What we need here in Nigeria, to other countries. And why is this happening? It's happening because we cannot cater to these people. Financially, we see how if you go to the hospitals where they work, of course, we are going in and out of strikes, of health workers. And these are the frontline people. We're dealing with a pandemic right now. This is not the time to have your medical personnel move, overseas in search of greener pastures, as they say. But that's what happens here. I know a few nurses and doctors who have left Nigeria to go and work like in the UK or in the US. It's not the same. I mean, you can't compare both countries as far as welfare is concerned. Facilities available, equipment available to these people to do their jobs. I think something has to be done. If you go to check the average medical student graduate in schools today, most of them want to go abroad. Most of them, they want to go abroad because that's what they have. They want most of them to go abroad. So I think something has to be done to make these professionals believe in this nation and to believe that yes, we can take care of you. You're not going to get it better anywhere than you're going to get here in Nigeria, because we are lacking, these sort of hands. Our hospitals need doctors, we need nurses, we need these professionals to stay back here to work, but the conditions just won't allow them.
Interesting. Now, listen to this, Smart. Reps debate bill to end widow husband-brothers forced marriage. 7. You like it?
I like it, but is it practicable? That's some of these things are not just practicable, at least for now. But we can start somewhere, because these things happen. And if you meet the people, it happens a lot. And if you meet people that are victims of these barbaric practices, you will just shudder. A situation where you see a woman loses her husband, and they start by saying that she killed him. They start asking the woman. These are relatives that would have seen when the man was ill, that may not have bothered about his welfare, that may not have bothered about how he fared. The moment the man dies, the woman becomes the first person they accuse of killing the man. It happens in many places. And from there are practices that will allow the younger brother or whoever is available in the family of the man to now become the heir apparent to the throne of the man. Then they say you have to marry this person.
And then inherit
property when the man has children. A man who has children who left a widow. What are you talking about? Other people inheriting the man's property.
Well, but I think it's this is made easy because men, most times don't make their wives next of kin, but this is not a matter for now. So
this same House of Representatives are talking about, majority of them are men. So the last time someone tried to present a bill of gender equality, and they shouted down the woman. They say, "Madam, sit down." They say, "Sit down." That the two religions, major religions in this country, will not say that. The Bible and the Quran will not say man and woman are equal. Sit down, madam.
Let's move to another headline here. Imo kicks as Okorocha's son-in-law tackles Uzodinma faults arrest. Page 29 of the Punch newspapers this morning.
Jacob, we're talking about this when we're coming in the car.
Yes, this morning.
Yeah. And indications have emerged now of how the police actually arrested Uche Nwosu, at least from Uche Nwosu's account. I'm waiting for the police to deny, those stark revelations made by Uche Nwosu as he was talking to the press yesterday. Now, I condemn totally and in strong terms, the mode of arrest of Uche Nwosu, if what he's saying is the truth. Because, you don't disrupt a church service, because that's the account. That why the service was going on. The debates here over the last 2-3 days have been that, it was church premises, inside the church, outside the gate, and all of that. But now the young man says why the service was on. Gun-wielding policemen entered the church service, entered the church auditorium as the service was going on. According to him, shooting sporadically, shooting at the altar, that they were surprised that no one was injured, and then moving from pew to pew looking for him until they identified him and they took him while the service was going on. Now that's bad. If that's what has happened, it's really very bad. And those who are now the question is who ordered the arrest, because he's saying that I was flown to Abuja from Enugu in a private jet. Who is the owner of the private jet? That 2 vehicles out of the many that came for his arrest, drove into the Imo State government house. So accusing Governor Hope Uzodinma of orchestrating that arrest. So the police will have to find out the owner of the private jet, who ordered the arrest, and then he gets to Abuja and they accuse him of supplying weapons to militants. So the police will have to investigate this, and they will really have to know, the people who are behind this, and whether Uche Nwosu is guilty or not. No, we're living in a country where people can make police uniforms and get guns and invade people's houses. We saw it, the latest one was the Justice Meredith's home, that we saw the person say, I work for you. He said, you're not working for me. Fake police people. So we need to find out, maybe this is another case of fake police people or not. But then the manner in which they did that, disrupting the church service, very, very condemnable.
Did you enjoy this video? Hit the subscribe button for more, leave a comment and like. Thank you.